If one of your questions for me was, where is Espi right now? She is currently sitting right here, quietly cleaning her butt. Hey guys, it's V, and today I am going to be filming a Q&A for you guys. I love these videos because I just get to sit and talk with you guys and answer questions that you want to know, and you guys can get to know me a little bit better because the Muse fam is very slowly growing and I love every single one of you, and I just want to get a little more close and personal. Right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I did ask you guys in a previous video to leave me questions in the comments, so that is where I'm going to be reading from, but I will probably later in time ask on either Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter, so feel free to follow me on all my social handles. They're all Viidreamcatcher, just like I am here, so you can follow me there, and anytime you want to ask me some questions, you feel free. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the questions. And I will be putting everybody's little things up here. If I can pronounce it, I will try. If not, I don't want to even try to offend anybody. So I will just put the little screenshot, and I will also, you know, say your name if I can. So Lily Barr asks, when did you start to wear makeup? And I don't know if I've ever answered this question before. If I have, I'm sorry, but I didn't think that I had, so that's why I chose it. I started to wear makeup right around when my parents got divorced. Kind of cliche. Definitely. My parents got divorced when I was 12, and so that was really where I started to kind of get into the teeny-weeny, very dark phase of makeup. My dad used to always call me raccoon eyes, and yeah, it was a pretty scary phase. I wonder if I have a picture. If I do, I'll pop it up right here so you can see that gem. But yeah, I started to wear makeup in middle school around age 11 and 12. So next question is from Melody, and she asks, how often do you wash your hair? I love your hair color, but I shampoo frequently. I'm afraid of spending a lot on color and having it fade quickly. I remember you mentioning shampoo for dry scalp in a video. I'm also curious what kind of shampoo and conditioner you use. I get this question all the time about my hair fading and everything like that, and the answer that I have to give you is not probably what you're gonna want to hear, unfortunately. I shampoo my hair usually twice a week. I just use dry shampoo, and I have very thick, coarse hair, so it doesn't get as oily as quickly as like a thinner scalp would. And in terms of shampoos, I don't use any color safe shampoo. I know, it's crazy, but my hair is pretty faded right now. Like, compared to how it usually looks right when I first dye it, my hair is pretty dang faded. I did just put a Celeb Luxury color wash in my hair the last time I washed it, so the blonde has a little bit of a tint to it right now, but the red in my hair, I usually color it every like 3 months or so. Next time I color it, I'm gonna be doing like a dark magenta. I'm excited. Let's hope it's not like my fail video that I did like 3 years ago. But yeah, so in terms of conditioner and the shampoo that I use, I usually use the Nioxin anti-dandruff shampoo, and also the Redken anti-dandruff shampoo. And when I feel like my hair is just really dry, I'll use the It's a 10 shampoo. I kind of mix and match between them because shampoo doesn't really make as much of a difference to me in terms of like when I'm not using dandruff shampoo, but conditioner, I strictly use It's a 10. Unless I got a sample from like my play box or something, It's a 10 is what I use. I use the It's a 10 deep conditioning plus keratin on a regular basis, and then every once in a while I'll use the It's a 10 tub masks. I love those. Those are my holy freaking grail products. I absolutely love those. So that is what I use. I don't do anything, unfortunately, to keep my hair from fading. Somehow it just doesn't fade because I think my hair is resilient AF, and it just really loves to keep color in it no matter what. So I'm sorry that that's probably not the answer you wanted. Next question is from Leslie Guzman, and she said, how many times have you dyed your hair? Do you have any pictures, and what's your favorite? Okay, so I did do a my hair journey video, so I'll link that in the eye for you if you want to watch that, because I think it kind of goes from when I started dyeing my hair to whenever that video was put up, because I think I went up to that time frame, which was I think like 2 years ago when I posted that video. But that is, I cannot tell you how many times I've dyed my hair, because it's probably been at least over 50 times. I don't even know. I've had pretty much every color in the book. My hair naturally, you can kind of tell, I have naturally dark blonde hair, and then right here, I wish I could split my hair. My hair is a mess right now, so I'm not taking it out of this. I have bright blonde streaks. I'll actually post a picture because I just recently took one. I have bright blonde highlights naturally in my hair, and people tell me all the time, like, you are so lucky you have that. Why are you not keeping that? And I'm like, because I don't want my natural hair. My natural hair color bores me. I want to have fun colors of hair. I've always been someone who expresses myself through my hair, and I mean, I went to cosmetology school. I got a cosmetology license. Like, I just am very expressive with that kind of thing. I feel like in terms of creativity, like my hair and my makeup and my tattoos, like those are all ways that I really express myself. So I've dyed my hair way too many times. And my favorite, I would probably say I haven't found a favorite yet. I would say what I have now is probably my favorite, but what I'm planning on doing next, I feel like is gonna be my favorite. I'm really excited because I think I'm gonna do my roots kind of like a deep dark magenta color, and then have it fade to like the baby pink purpley kind of thing. So I'm very excited. If you guys want me to do a video when I dye my hair like that, because I'm probably gonna do it myself, why not save the money? I'm probably gonna do it myself, so let me know if you guys would want a video on that. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this exactly. I think it's Mabelita says, do you cook, and what's your favorite thing to cook if so? No, I don't really cook. I don't really like cooking. I am honestly just like so lazy when it comes to cooking. I don't. When it comes to cooking, if I'm gonna make something at home and not go out to eat, I will definitely, like, it has to be easy. I can't do not easy cooking. When I read this one, it makes me like almost want to cry. This is from Cheyenne Evans. She says, question, what is your favorite genre of music, artists, bands? And she says, love you, Vianna. Your videos make me very happy and you make a difference. Oh, it makes me like I almost tear up saying that, because that's just so nice of you to say. I really appreciate you. But her question is, what is your favorite genre of music, artist, bands? My all-time favorite band is Fall Out Boy. If you didn't know, I used to have a wall in my bedroom that was Pete Wentz face, because look, come on, he is sexy. I love Pete Wentz. Anyways, Fall Out Boy is my favorite band, so I hate to be like cliche or anything, but it's really just my favorite kind of music. Panic at the Disco, I love them. I'm trying to think of other bands. I really like Meghan Trainor. I know people say that I look like her, like a lot. People say that a lot. And I really still don't see it. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I like her music. I'm trying to think of like, I'm not really much into like much country music, but there is one Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood song that I like, and it's like, but what if I fall? I won't let you fall. What if I cry? I'll never make you cry. You know that song? I don't know if you do, but it's a cute one. I think it's called The Fighter. I like that one country song. I also really love Christina Perri. Like, she is just goals in every way, shape, or form. Her hair is beautiful. She's having a baby soon, which is so freaking cool. I love her music. Also, Amy, like Evanescence. Oh my god, Amy Lee's voice is freaking angels crying. Her voice is so beautiful. Amy Lee is like who I would aspire to be if I was ever going to be a singer. Like, she is madness. She's so good. Sarah Christine asks, can we see a picture of Peep as a kitten? I will do you one better. I just recently on my memories have this video of Espi, and it is the cutest thing. This is like literally days after we got her, so roll the clip. What? What? My little baby, she used to be so cute and little and nice, and now she's just big, fat, and mean. Tara Henley, I love your comments, girlfriend. I always see you commenting on my stuff. She says, looking good, lady, and I love the nails. If you could only give one piece of advice to yourself, what would it be? Love the new pup, and I so hope that they both transition well to each other. Well, to answer, it wasn't really a question. They're somewhat transitioning well to each other. They will get near each other, and then Espi will be like, nah, I'm out. So we haven't really gotten to the point where Espi doesn't go under the bed every time Sakari gets too close to her. But for the advice question, if I could give myself one piece of advice, I would say to go after what you want. And I feel like I'm trying to do that now, and so it makes me feel really good. But yeah, I just feel like if you want something, you can do it. I've always told myself that. If I want to do something, I will do it. I am very much the kind of person that I'm a settler. I feel like I'm a settler. I'm someone who gets in the groove of something and doesn't want to change. And so recently I've kind of had an epiphany, like I want to do something that I love doing. And so I'm kind of at a very transitional point in my life where I feel like I just need to go after something and I need to work hard. You know, I haven't worked hard recently, so I feel like I need to work hard. And so that's kind of the advice that I would give myself, is go after what you want and work hard. Another question from Leslie Guzman, because she left some pretty good questions. What is the best and worst thing about living with your significant other? So Blake and I have been living together for this next month. It'll be 5 years. 5 years? No. Yeah, 5 years. Holy shit, we've been living together for 5 years. That's crazy. The best thing is just getting to spend so much time together. And, you know, I mean, you can't ask for more if you love someone. Like, why wouldn't you want to spend a bunch of time with them? And just chilling on the couch and playing video games and eating dinner together, and, you know, just that's best. That's the best part, I think. And just being together. The worst part, I would say, is just the differences in how we both were raised. It's just a difference of parenting, you know, in terms of how our parents raised us. So just things that I value, he doesn't value as much, and things that he values, I don't value as much. You know, it's just that kind of disconnect a little bit. So, you know, we've definitely had some arguments in our time. We are not perfect, but we've made it through. We're still together, so I think that's a pretty good sign. We haven't killed each other or kicked each other out yet, so I think we're doing pretty good. A question from Sara Martin, who's another frequent commenter. She said, always love your reviews, girl. Your personality always makes me happy. Thank you. Your comments always make me happy. Some questions for you. What did you want to be when you were a little kid? Where were you always interested in makeup, or when did you become interested? And what is one food you absolutely hate? Okay, so we'll start out with the first question is, what did you want to be when you were a little kid? I wanted to be a singer really, really badly. I'm very, very, very scared of singing in front of people, but when I was a kid, it was always just my thought, like, you know what, Vianna, you're gonna go on American Idol and you're gonna be the next hit, like, you're gonna be the next everything. My mom is actually an opera singer, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, so maybe sometime I'll do the mom tag or something, where she would love that. I'm sure she would love to film with me, so maybe sometime we'll do the mom tag and she can do some opera singing for you guys, but I do not have that gene. At all. No opera singing gene for me. I feel like I have a good voice, but it's not anything, you know, opera or anything like that. I don't feel like I have a mind-blowing voice. I'm a little more realistic than I was when I was a kid, but yeah, so when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer. That was just what I wanted to do, but never was really actively pursuing it. Just that's what I thought I wanted to do. Were you always interested in makeup, or when did you become interested? No, I was not always interested in makeup. I did always experiment with makeup. I want to be clear with that, but I was never as obsessed as I am with makeup now. What really got me into being obsessed with makeup is YouTube. YouTube for sure. Probably about 6 months before I started my channel was when I really started to get hardcore into makeup. Like, I didn't wear lip products when I started my channel. Now I have a whole freaking shelf behind me full of lip products. So definitely right around the time that I started my channel was when I really got into makeup. I've always experimented. Again, I was a teeny weeny kid in the, you know, 2000s and things like that. So I did the big heavy cats. I mean, I still do big heavy cat's eye sometimes. But I did the like neon colors and, you know, the really, really black under eyes. Never did lip color though. Wasn't my thing. Never wanted to do black lipstick or anything like that. But definitely experimented a lot with my eye makeup throughout high school. So yeah, that was some crazy times. And then your last question was, what is one food you absolutely hate? And I'm going to reference the Cassie's live chat and say mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. That is just one of those things that I cannot stand. The texture, the smell, the taste. If I can just I just hate mushrooms. Mushrooms and peppers. I don't like peppers. I don't like pepper the seasoning. I don't like pepper at all. I don't like red peppers. I don't like green peppers. I don't like yellow peppers. I hate peppers. So if peppers are in anything, I don't like it. Sara Bartlett commented, awesome video, thank you. 2 questions. How did you keep your red from bleeding into your blonde? And how long have you and Blake been together? You guys are so cute. Okay, so how long Blake and I have been together is 8 years. Craziness, I know. And we've been living together for 5, as I said earlier. How do you keep your red from bleeding into your blonde? This is another question that I get asked a lot, and unfortunately, again, I don't have a good answer for you because I do wash my hair in hot water. Somehow my hair does bleed, so I don't want y'all to think like, I don't know, like her hair just always looks somehow magically okay. My hair does bleed. If you look at like videos from when I first dye my hair and then look like about a month or 2 later, my blonde does look a little bit more orangey rosy. So my hair does bleed, but I don't really have any tips or tricks for you guys. The only thing I can think of is things that I learned in school, like washing your hair with cool water, cold if you can stand it. I can't. I'm not that person, but cool water and just not washing it very often. Like I said, I wash my hair twice a week usually. Okay, the Tiger Kitty, another recent commenter. I love that all of my recent commenters are asking me questions. She said, aw, such a cute doggo. Wish I could give you advice, but I've always had a dog outside and the cat inside, so they didn't interact much. I wish we could have that option, but we live in an apartment, so they're both inside all the time. So I asked a question, what was your first splurge makeup product that you got, and when was that, if you remember? And did you like it as much as you thought you would? So my first splurge makeup product was such a cliche makeup product. I would go get it, but I just don't feel like leaving the room at this time. It was the first Naked palette, back when Naked palettes were like $49. So this was, I got this, I want to say when I started cosmetology school actually. So 2011 I believe was when I got this palette, and back then I thought it was the bee's knees. I thought it was the shit because it was like a $50 palette and it was the most expensive makeup that I own. And so yeah, I really loved it back then, and I still have it. It's pretty beat up. Some of the shades have definitely hit pan. It is my oldest makeup palette, so I will always keep it for those reasons. But that palette was actually what kind of scared me from using shimmers for a long time, because I didn't know how to use them, obviously. So whenever I would use them, I feel like it kind of weighed my eyes down and made them look like really crepey and stuff. But that was back when like I didn't know transition colors were a thing, and you know, I would just put the glittery shade all over my whole shit, so it just looked stupid. So now I probably would do a lot better with that palette, but I haven't used it in a long time, so it was as good as I thought it was going to be back then, but now I don't really use it anymore. It's just kind of there for nostalgia purposes. Next question is from Jazz Biggs. She says, what is your least favorite crystal? I know they're all pretty in their own ways, but I feel like everyone still has some that don't tickle their fancy. Also, if Peep would let you have another cat, what would you name it? Okay, so what is my least favorite crystal? I don't really think that I have any that I don't like. Like, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I've seen that I've been like, that's ugly. Like, so I don't really know if I would have a least favorite crystal. I mean, I'm more of a, I don't like when it's just like a clear stone. That's usually not my favorite. Like, I know I said in my crystal makeup tutorial for Peridot that I'm not usually a fan of like colored crystals like Peridot and I honestly can't even think of another one. I think September's is Sapphire. Like, those kind of things I'm usually not too into, but I'm more and more kind of getting into them now that I'm like kind of looking at them from a makeup perspective for my series, which I'm still trying to film. I just haven't had the time. It's making me so sad that I haven't been able to continue that so far. I'm really gonna try to do that very soon for you guys, hopefully. Very soon. So, yeah, in terms of crystals, so, I don't really have anyone that I can say is my least favorite, so I guess that's kind of good, right? And if Peep would let me have another cat, which I highly doubt, and because of the whole dog situation, she's really not reacting too well to that, so I don't think she would let me have a cat. But if she did, I would probably name it Evie. That would probably be my next one. I mean, depending on what it looked like, I don't know, if it was like a white cat, I probably would name it Sylveon, because I really like the whole theme of like Pokemon, you know, she's Espi, she's my little booger. But yeah, I probably would name it one of the evolutions, and I feel like I wouldn't name it Umbreon, only because I feel like there's not a cute way to nickname Umbreon. Like Espeon, Espi, it's a cute nickname, but Umbri sounds kind of weird. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, you know what I'm saying? So I probably would go with either Sylveon or Eevee. Alright, I've currently been filming for over 20 minutes now, so I guess this is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked the Q&A. These are one of my favorite videos to film for you guys, so please tell me that you like them, because I love to film them. So if you guys did like it, be sure to show some love to the like button right down there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys!